Hey everybody, how are you? It's Daria Nettleton, and I wanted to get on to talk to you because I've been talking to a few challengers today because we're in our last week of my January health bet group, and some of them had questions, and I really wanted to make sure that I talked to you guys about it. One of them is one of the biggest things that I get, especially when people start groups, is they try to use weight that's way too heavy for them. Like maybe they were working out in a gym before, or maybe they just don't know, and they see the people on the videos and they think that they should be using 5 and 10 pound weights and what's heavy and what's light. And I have to tell you that I have advised them, you have to drop the weight, form over weight every single time, guys. If you cannot do if you can't do a bicep curl in a proper form and your back is straight and you aren't doing it right, then just drop the weight or do a drop set in the middle of the weight and lower the weight, because having bad form and following through on a workout is like the worst thing. You get hurt and then you cannot finish the program, and then that sets you back even further. And I don't want any of my challengers to have one more reason, because we all have a million reasons in our head why we could just wait. We don't have to do it today. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Giving yourself excuses on stopping. Don't do it. Just lower the weight. Check the ego at the door and lower the weight. I'm telling you, I'm back to 21 Day Fix, and I've done every workout like in the Beachbody program. I mean, from Hammer and Chisel to Body Beast. I mean, heavy lifting programs, no joke. And that little Autumn Calabrese, I want to pop her in the face sometimes, because you know what? You're not just lifting weights, you're doing cardio and you're lifting a weight at the same time. You're doing, things where you're running in place and you've got a weight in your hand, and, it's not as easy. It can appear to look easy. You have to drop the weight, guys. The second part of this, yes, doing push-ups on your knees. Absolutely. Absolutely. Adina, that's absolutely right. I am the weakest push-up person you're ever going to meet. I'm so sorry, but I am. And as much as I am able to actually do, I could probably do 5 or 10 push-ups on my toes now, but man, I had to work up to that. I drop down to my knees. I want to keep my back straight. I don't want to hurt myself. I want to be able to finish the workout. So guys, just check your ego at the door. Second part of this, listen, there are non-scale victories. And, when we get to the end of a program, a lot of times I have people, every time I start a program, I tell people, yes, you're going to get on the scale. You have to measure, but you have to take measurements. You have to take a picture, and everybody hates to take pictures of themselves, but you have to take a picture, even if it's just for yourself, so that you have what your before picture is. Then take a measurement, use a tape measure. I show everybody how to do that. And then, yes, you will take a scale measurement, but the scale measurement is just one piece of this puzzle, because as you go through the month, you change your body composition. And I can't even tell you, it's happened to me too, believe me. I get on the scale and I want to see the needle move, but it's a bunch of bullshit, guys. It's true bullshit, because this is the best graphic ever for that exact thing. And it shows you 5 pounds of fat and 5 pounds of muscle. Guess what? They both weigh the same, but the volume of fat is much larger. So that's why somebody can weigh the same, still have progress because they've built lean muscle, but they've lost fat, right? So you lose 5 pounds of fat, but you gain 5 pounds of muscle at the end of the month, and you're like, wait a minute, you told me I was going to lose a bunch of weight and I didn't, and what happened? I don't understand. And that's when I say, how do your clothes feel? How about your measurements? I've had it happen again and again, and then people tell me, oh my God, I lost, and this is, God's honest truth, 6 inches off my waist. Have you ever had that happen? Have you ever lost 6 inches off of your waist, but you haven't seen a weight change on the scale? This is why, people. This is why. Because you lose the fluff. You build the muscle, you lose the fluff. The muscle burns more calories too, guys. So therefore it helps perpetuate your body composition change. So don't get discouraged. I want you guys to know, I don't want you to get discouraged. I want you to think about it, because at the end of the month, at the end of any cycle that somebody does a challenge group with me, I ask them, how do you feel? Have you made any improvements? Have you changed anything? I mean, and I'm not like the food, the food Nazi, because I believe in 80/20. I believe in going out with friends and having wine and being able to have cheat meals, right? Yeah, you got to lose the fluff, girl. I mean, the fluff, because that's what it is. We're fluffy. We get a little fluffy sometimes, but you honestly, if you really, in all assessment, you got to be able to eat, and then you also have your 80% of the time where you're eating clean, where you're, working out and you're eating clean, and you get back on the horse and you continue to do the programs. And that's why after 3 years, I'm still doing it, because it keeps me on track, because I want to continue to build this. I want to continue to lean out here, and I want to continue to progress, right? So you just don't give up, guys. I'm telling you. It's like, it's so easy when people just like, there's only one way they think. And it happens every time. And I know it. I had to break that for myself. I had to stop it. I had to stop with that damn scale. And I had to start looking at other things. And I know I physically have completely transformed myself. But even with that, I still want to see that damn scale move. And it's just one of those things. But there's more to that picture. So guys, don't give up. Just keep being consistent. Keep following your meal plans. You're gonna get there. All right, guys? So have a great night. I'm super psyched because my challengers are doing great. They're going into week 4. I've got a new challenge group that's in preseason. If anybody's interested in joining, or you're interested in trying a group, just contact me. I can get you in this week. It's going to be another great group. So we're having part 2. It's resolution redo, guys. So have a great night, and don't get discouraged. Keep working out, guys. Good form, and stop looking at the scale. All right? Have a good one. Bye.